taking a look at the SuperTalker by AbleNet, a nice little communication device for very young children or for someone who is an emergent communicator. When you purchase the SuperTalker, you get the device itself and 4 grids, one for 8 message display, 4 message display, 2 message, and then just a single message if you have someone at that level. You get an instruction book which tells you the basics of how to operate the device, but complete instructions are also available at ablenetinc.com. It also comes with 2 cables to connect battery-operated toys. The SuperTalker costs $340. It has the capacity for 16 minutes of recorded speech, and it operates on AA batteries. The front of the SuperTalker is where you put your overlay and the grid that corresponds with the overlay you're using. Templates for the SuperTalker overlays can be downloaded at the AbleNet website. This particular overlay was made with BoardMaker and pictures from Google Images. We also have at the bottom of the overlay a place where you can see that where the level you recorded and the grid that you're using. That's kind of important if you're using multiple overlays. We have your volume up and down buttons that are adjusted by touch, and we have the speaker. We have the light that turns red when you are in record mode, and the microphone that you use when you're recording messages on the SuperTalker. On the back of the device we have many of the controls. The on-off switch to turn the device on and off. We have the record button. We have the grid settings so that you can match the setting to the grid that you're using on front. We have the level of your recordings, 1 through 8. We have the option of switch input, 1 through 8. And then we have the 2 jacks that you would use if you're wanting to operate toys or appliances with the device. On the right side of the device we have the step-ahead jack. By plugging a switch into this jack, the user can produce messages in sequence by repeatedly pushing the switch. And we have the low battery light, which flashes when your batteries are running out of power. The bottom of the device is pretty convenient for storing overlays and grids that you're not using. And when the cover is in place, you also have instructions for recording devices and using the various controls. An accessory that is available for the SuperTalker is the adjustable stand. The SuperTalker attaches to the stand with strips of velcro. And the angle of the stand can be adjusted by placing the brace in the slot that holds the device at the angle that you want. You tighten that screw to secure it. Then you have your device in a very nice secure position for the user.
Do you like it? Can I take it home?
Let's record some messages on our SuperTalker. First thing we do is make sure the device is on, and we need to make sure that our grid corresponds with the grid we're going to use for our messages. In this case we're going to use grid 2, so I move my grid selector to 2, and we're going to record on level 2, so I'm going to move my level selector to number 2. Now we're ready to put the grid and the overlay in place. Again, this overlay was made with BoardMaker and with some digital pictures that I downloaded. Snap the grid on. And then to record the messages, we push the record button until the light turns red. Then we release it and we're in record mode. Then we push the button and record the message that we want recorded. This is Riley. I can make Riley roar. Roar, Riley! When we're finished, we release that and heard a little beep, and that means that your recording for that message is done. We'll do the same thing for Ernie. Hi, Ernie. I can make Ernie laugh. Ernie's a lot of fun. Then we push the record button again to get out of record mode, and we see what we ended up with.
This is Riley. I can make Riley roar. Roar, Riley. Hi, Ernie. I can make Ernie laugh. Ernie's a lot of fun.
The SuperTalker has a toy and appliance jack that will let you operate toys that have been adapted for switch input, or even electrical appliances if you're using the AbleNet Power Link. But today we're going to operate a couple of battery-operated toys. To do this, you use the cord that came with your SuperTalker, plug one end into the toy and appliance jack, the other end into the toy you want to make go. We're going to use two toys today to correspond with our messages. So we take the second cord, plug it into jack number 2, and the other end into the second toy. Let's see how this works.
This is Riley. I can make Riley roar. Roar, Riley. I can make Ernie laugh.
The SuperTalker also has a step-ahead function that allows a user to produce all of the messages that are recorded on a given level by repeatedly pushing a switch. This is useful for somebody who cannot reach out and touch the surface of the device. Simply plug a switch into the step-ahead jack, and then the messages will be produced in sequence, starting at the top and going left to right. Let's see how that works.
Hi, Dora. Oh no, it's Swiper. Here's Boots. I like Diego best.
To erase messages on the SuperTalker, very simple. You press the record button and hold it down until the red light disappears, at which point all your messages are erased. The SuperTalker from AbleNet is an excellent device for somebody who's just starting out in the world of augmentative communication. It has the capacity for 16 minutes of recorded speech. You can have displays for symbols or pictures ranging from 1 to 8. It has the capacity for 8 levels of recorded speech, and it can be accessed by direct touch or by a switch. If you have questions about this device or other assistive technology, call 1-800-526-3648 and someone will help you.